Hi, I'm Karl.
And hi, I'm William. So our project is SearchSense, and what's about is that it is a project that enhances a user search experience through using a transformer AI to analyze the query results from Google, the top 50 first, and then it ranks the websites based on its difficulty through our custom trained model with our custom made data set. And it's especially powerful for researchers, students, or everyday users alike.
So basically, back in quarantine, we would spend a lot of time together. We would call a lot, and during this time, we both shared the same interest of computer science. So, um, we went to Troy together, and we walked the same pathways. And there came a summer where we had the idea of SearchSense.
Yeah, and
So
having this idea was pretty like just surprising. I think we are just like not doing much and just hanging out, I think, and then somehow we just thought about this idea and it just clicked and we're like, why not give it a shot? It obviously was a lot more challenging than we thought it would be, but it was a very fun journey from the beginning to the end. Well, because we created this project and we're pretty proud of it, so we just looked online for like just AI competitions or project expositions. And then surprisingly enough, after scrolling through a few websites, I actually found WAICY. And then I was like, oh, this looks very interesting. And it seems like a great competition to participate in, especially because it seems very accredited. And I was like, we did all this for this project, so why not join a competition and see what happens? And to our like surprise, we actually won something in WACY, and we're very enlightened that we did. So I'm really happy about the opportunity. So basically, in the very beginning, we discussed what each other is gonna take up. So Carl, he did most of the web scraping algorithm and the building the website for our application, as well as handling the backend for our website, such as setting up Google Cloud so that the API can communicate well with the website in a efficient sort of manner. And he also made the video actually, which I'm very happy because for me, I'm unable to make a video like that. So, props to him. And for me, my major role was that I developed most of the backend for the search sense itself. After the web scraping results been returned, I did the data handling, data processing, as well as found a pretty, at least I think, is a pretty smart way of creating a data set that's not really available at all online, which is just many science STEM websites or just general information websites that's given a complexity. So in fact, because of the surging popularity in ChatGPT, I thought about it. I was like, given that especially GPT-4 is so powerful and honestly a lot more consistent than GPT-3, I thought if I really learned how to prompt engineer well and create a prompt that's transparent, consistent, and understandable, that I could actually create a very robust data set, though expensive because the API tokens are super expensive. But it was one of the only ways that we could realize this project. And especially because we got so deep into it, I was like, I had to find a way to make this work. So yeah, I used ChatGPT to create that data set and train the model. Karl, you can answer this one.
Um, we had a few challenges, such as like going to school, but we would always try to finish our homework. Like the homework productivity was, we cared about the quality, but we we'd always have a lot of time, so we would always improve our project, even just to the minor bits. It was yeah, we really had a huge passion for this project, for sure.
yeah,
And I feel like some other challenges we faced was especially considering that like it's like the data set problem I talked about. That was our biggest one, definitely, though, like technically wise, because it was definitely hard to learn prompt engineering, and it took like I think 30 iterations of the prompt and like a lot of money to really get this thing to completely work. Because we had a very limited funding because we work sometimes on the weekends to make a bit of cash here and there, but the API tokens are very, very not efficient if you have a long prompt and a long answer. But at the same time, GPT needs to be fed well with a good prompt, and it needs to be able to talk a lot so then its answers are consistent. So we had to really find a happy medium there, and that was one of the biggest challenges. Another one was developing our custom model architecture because we didn't just we borrowed the mod we borrowed the basic architecture from Distill Burr on I think Train My Facebook, but we had to add additional custom layers for it to work according to our regression purposes. So that was also very challenging.
I believe that we can continue to probably improve SearchSense before we maybe deploy it to maybe local school districts and offer a plan for them. Even though the competition market is probably going to be huge, I believe we still can make it a huge impact in the market itself.
For me personally, I've
Hmm.
actually embarked on further AI projects, and one especially is building a particle physics collision anomaly detection algorithm. And that's to be fair, extremely challenging, but it's very interesting because of the skills I learned from participating in WAICY as well as doing SearchSense. So I'm really glad that I had the opportunity for, you know, SearchSense to help me create even more ambitious projects. So yeah, I'm also obviously watching a ton of online courses, reading many documentations to understand, AI deeper because it's the frontier of the world.
Yeah, my message would probably be that we should definitely keep embarking on AI. Like William said, it's the frontiers now of what we have, and that we should definitely embrace it. I mean, there's many great things about AI, and there's also many bad things, so we should definitely just stick to just the great things to it.
And my quick message is that I feel like we actually live in an age where basically we experience aliens because I feel like AI is in a sense sort of aliens, right? And we have to find a way to coexist with it and cooperate with it and then use it to our fullest advantage to help humanity. Because like Carl said, there's downsides and there's upsides. And it's important for us to really understand AI so that we could understand its upsides and downsides so we could avoid the bad and maximize the positives. So don't be scared of AI. Instead, work on it, see how it works, understand it, enjoy it, embrace it, be friends with it to be honest, And then I feel like everyone will benefit a lot from that.